Bailey's o'clock, or Liqueur o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we're going to be taking a look at two really interesting bottles of Irish cream liqueur. Now, the one you're probably going to, well, you've got it by the thumbnail. You've got the other one by the thumbnail as well. But yeah, this is Bailey's. Everybody knows of Bailey's. The original Irish cream. The one that all of the supermarkets are copying, or they've been copying for years. 17% ABV. But I was contacted, actually I wasn't contacted, I was having a chat on my Stone Crow virtual pub that we do every Friday from 7 o'clock in the UK, and Mark Jones-Gibbon in the comments said, the live comments that come through on the live feed, he said, you need to do Bailey's versus Merlyn. And I was like, what is this Merlyn? He said, I'll tell you what, I'll send you a bottle. So Mark Jones-Gibbon, thank you so very much for sending me a bottle of this Merlyn, which is a Welsh cream liqueur, a combination of cream and the finest Welsh malted barley spirit from the Penderyn distillery. That's also 17% ABV, and that one's coming in and a 70 cl bottle. So we got our ice to the ready. Without further ado, let's get some ice in our glasses here. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. 5 ices in each one. Bailey's, of course, for Bailey's. So, got our Bailey's glass there. Should we give it a shake? So I've heard of the Penderyn Brewery. My grandfather, still alive, 90 years of age now. He's in hospital living. He, oh, should we'll have a nice drop of that, shall we? He has the, first run. It's cherished to him. The first run of a bottle of Penderyn. He reckons the bottle's worth a fortune. I don't know, I nearly sang that song then. I'm not a whiskey drinker, I'm not a vodka drinker. Right, so here we go then. This looks rather nice, doesn't it? Should we give it a shake? Nicely presented. It came through from Amazon. Had a row with a courier on the door. He's asking for ID, and I was like, what? And then he got confused, and he was like, no, I don't need ID, I need age verification. And I said to him, I'm 42 years of age, look at this face, do I look under 18? And he just gave me the parcel. Oh, this is different. I think this needs a shake. I think this needs a good shake. Now we got some of it out. Unless, of course, it's a completely different... Yeah, look at that. It looks quite thin. That looks a completely different drink to a Bailey's. But I suppose, it's all not... I can put it up against Bailey's, of course, but it's an a Welsh cream liqueur versus an Irish cream liqueur. So, having a look at the two differences, this is definitely, the Bailey's looks a lot creamier than the Merlyn. Both got nice alcohol legs going on, but what I would say with the Bailey's is that it's definitely got a more of a creamy, look to the where the liquid's sticking to the side of the glass. It looks creamier than the Penderyn. The liquid on the Penderyn drops quite quickly, and you're left with the alcohol legs. Can you see it? Right, aroma on the Bailey's. If you've been following this series this year, 2021, I've been putting together all of the different supermarket versions of Baileys versus Baileys itself. And I've loved this series of videos because I love Baileys. And things just haven't changed here either. It smells gorgeous, that lovely creamy toffee, kind of almost butteriness going on. Let's have a sip. I will never tire of it. I will never ever tire of that beautiful Baileys taste, especially on, like, we've had so many windswept days this winter. It's nice to get to the evening. You've done all the school runs, you've done all the swimming lessons, you know, you've done the karate runs, that sort of thing. It's nice to relax and have something short in a glass. Merlyn then. Oh, that's very different. That's almost got a nutty aroma to it. Like a digestive biscuit nuttiness. Oh, that smells fantastic. Oh, wow. And the whiskey. The whiskey is far more prominent than the Baileys. Oh, that smells beautiful. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Wow. Wow, that's different. If you looked at some of the other videos, the Asda versus Baileys, Sainsbury's versus Baileys, Morrison's versus Baileys, Tesco versus Baileys, Lidl and Aldi versus Baileys, what you'll find is a common theme. Marks and Spencer's versus Baileys. What you'll find is a common theme. And that common theme is, let's get as close as we possibly can to Baileys as physically possible. And they've all tried it, bar the Marks and Spencer's one, which I thought had a beautiful kick of alcohol that just set it above the rest. This has called itself a Welsh cream liqueur, and they've purposely wanted to make it not completely different to Baileys, but not to follow Baileys, not to try and be Baileys. This is something unique in its own right, and it's beautiful. A lovely warming from that Penderyn whiskey. I'm still picking up that nuttiness, that digestive biscuitiness in here. It's fruity. It's got a slight kind of, remember the old Amarolo? Is it Amarillo, Amarolo? The one with the elephant on the bottle. It's like a fruit liqueur. It's got a kind of little bit of that kind of twist on it. Oh, it's beautiful. And I think it's got a bit of woodiness coming through from the casks. From that kind of Penderyn cask. This is an incredible drink. A warming alcohol that hits the throat, slides down into the pit of the stomach, gives you a nice warming sensation. That is wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. And I'm not just saying this because I'm a Welshman standing here in Barry Island reviewing a Welsh product. Absolutely not. This is me, as always, being 100% perfectly honest, just giving you my honest opinion that this far outstrips Baileys. This is a much, much better drink than Baileys in every aspect, in the alcohol. I tell you what, I've been having comments when I've been doing the versus battles from the different supermarkets is that some of you kind of slightly kind of older generation people, you comment saying, yeah, Baileys used to have a much more of an alcoholic kick years ago, whereas now it's kind of been rounded off with far too much sweetness. This doesn't have that problem. Is it made by It is. This is made by Penderyn. Oh, right. This fine liquor, named after the mighty Wizard of Wales, has a wonderfully smooth, mellow and irresistible flavour. Merlyn is a unique magical blend of the finest Welsh malted barley spirit and pure, fresh dairy cream. My goodness me. This is wonderful. Let's rate it. First of all, we're going to rate the Baileys. I mean, going back into the Baileys now, it could prove difficult, even though I love Baileys. It's just, wow. I mean, I'd give a Baileys an 8 out of 10 all day long, but after tasting the Merlyn, this tastes of nothing. I'm really shocked to say that. I'm really shocked to say that. You're getting a creamy mouthfeel, but there's no warming of the alcohol. It's sweet. I'm still going to give Baileys an 8 out of 10 because I love Baileys, but this Merlyn drink has completely skewered my thoughts on Baileys going forward. That Merlyn, for me, from Penderyn Distillery, is a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Thank you so very much again to Mark Jones-Gibbon, who was very kind enough to open my eyes to this wonderful Welsh spirit. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.